guys ready for Steven and G to get married? Welcome, welcome, welcome to Steven, Stefano, Fred the Flop, Thunder Thighs, Gyro, and Giselle G. Jiz Langley's wedding. Steven and Giselle, let's take a moment to soak it in. Look around. Look at your loved ones. They're all waving to you. The first thing that I noticed about the lovers' passport is that their love was real. It's a love that's even stronger than Giselle's communication skills, a connection that's deeper than their love for dogs, and most importantly, a bond that is tighter than Steven's pants right now. You two have traveled the world, experienced a lifetime of adventures, but I have great news for you. The greatest adventure of your life starts right now and today. She said yes.
Looking back to when I first laid eyes on you, I really had no idea the incredible journey that I was about to embark on. All I thought back then was that you looked like James Franco, and I thank God I decided to do my hair and makeup that night I met you. From our very first date, I was absolutely blown away about your love for adventure and your life experiences. Every single day, I wake up and pinch myself, and I wonder, how is this my life? And it all comes back to you. Your sense of adventure, your eternal optimism, and your golden retrieverness made me fall in love with you. You truly make me feel alive. From hiking up several volcanoes, to chasing the northern lights, to jumping off cliffs in Switzerland. But when we're all doing this thousands of miles away, you always make me feel like I have a home with you. Mr. Franco, you are my greatest adventure, and I can't wait to see us on the next one in marriage as husband and wife. I love you the most.
We basically had done this whole relationship thing backwards. We met, we went through a global pandemic, we started a business together, we adopted a dog, we traveled over 30 countries, we bought a house, and we were like, okay, guess we'll get married now. G, you came into my life when I was least expecting it. I remember our first date together, I already knew you were way out of my league just by how incredibly beautiful you are. But then we started really talking and getting to know each other and drinking coffee, and I really felt like you were out of my league. You were the smartest, most fascinating, and ambitious woman I'd ever met. My old mentor once told me to surround yourself with people much smarter than you. Well, looks like I accomplished that. As your husband, I promise to love you with the same drive and determination you've shown me the past few years. Together, we summited Mount Langley. I think since we conquered your last name, it's time for you to become a J-Rock. G, I love you mostest for all that you are.
My first impression of Steven was how much fun he was to be around and his infectious attitude on everything.
He has always been this bubbly and energetic and adventurous.
We'd go rock climbing, slacklining, having some legendary games of spikeball.
Steven always keeps things fun and interesting, whether it's the sunrise hikes or the Twister championships at the Rodula's house.
And it seems like so often we're referring to him as a golden retriever because he carries the same lovable traits and childlike bliss.
One of my earliest memories is we were all getting together, going around talking about what we did over our winter break. And I say, oh, I visited my grandparents. And we pan over to Stephen and he's like, I scaled an ice mountain with my father using only a pickaxe. I just remember very early on thinking, wow, whoever he ends up with is really gonna need to figure out how to keep up.
How did I know Giselle was going to be successful when she was younger? She was 7 years old. She goes into her bedroom. She starts unpacking her clothes. The case comes out. The garage clicker comes out. She goes into the garage. The bike comes out of the garage. And she's sitting on my doorstep. And I said to her, Giselle, what are you doing? And she goes, Daddy, I'm going to Palm Springs for the weekend, up in the mountains. There's a party. I'm serving drinks and platters. Excuse me. And you were going to mention this when? She goes, well, Jane is going to call you, of course. 5 minutes later, the phone went. It was Jane. It's like, okay. And the Saturday, I'm thinking, oh, God, is it all right? And the cell phone went off. There was a brief moment. I said, oh, Giselle, are you okay? She goes, yeah, I'm really okay, Daddy. Don't be ridiculous. I have to go. I'm busy. There's a lot of people here. That's how it started.
I think it's safe to say that you not only can keep up with Stephen, but you can keep him on his toes as well.
Send you off into an entirely new adventure, and we are immensely proud of you for committing to each other and taking this next step, and just know that we're all here for you.
Testing, testing, 1, 2, Jay and Mac. How does it get better than this? Delivery, 1 Groom. Guys!
I'm tired.
I know.
You're my sister.
Dude, I want a coconut. That's all I'm looking at.
Story.
Very nervous.
I am nervous, but I'm excited.
You guys rock. You guys are amazing. I love you. Why did you give me her?
I have an Amazon fan.
This is amazing. What do you call a fish with no eyes?
I don't think Steven's gonna cry. He's not a crier.
I can't do it. My beautiful bride. I love you. That was awesome.
I love you guys. Husband.
I know.
Husband.